Hi everyone, Arjun here and I'm back with another vegan food review. So in the previous video I looked at the new dairy-free Magnum plain flavour, which of course I didn't like. I mean, I wasn't expecting much from it, it didn't have any flavour put on it, and of course when you tasted it, it just tasted like bad. So I thought I'd try the almond one because the previous one was overly sweet, so I thought the nuts should cut through the sugar, so let's check it out. Right there. You can have a look at that. Dairy-free almond. Looks pretty good, looks about the same as the other one. Let's have a look at the ingredients. Everything is exactly the same as the previous one, except it's got an extra 5% almond pieces. About the same. Interesting though, the sugar rating on this one is 26.3 grams per 100 grams, so it's 1 gram per 100 grams lower in sugar as opposed to the plain flavour. So maybe it's even better. Again, 3 per pack. Yep, 3 per pack. I'm swallowing the packet. Certified vegan, blah blah blah. Yep. Well, it does look pretty good. Like, it looks better than the plain, because you've got those nuts and stuff all over it. You can see the frozen steam coming off it. Always makes it look a bit more appetizing. Camera's out of focus. Yep, I think that's focused. Okay, so yeah, it looks pretty good. This actually looks similar to the dairy almond Magnum SL, except this one has a darker shade of brown on the chocolate, and the nut pieces look a bit more rough, which actually makes it look a little more appetizing, so that should be interesting. Smells a little better. The chocolate tastes the same as the plain one, but it's a little bit thicker because it has to accommodate for the almonds. And the almond pieces in the chocolate layer cut the sugar a bit. Let's try the ice cream. Same ice cream as before, obviously. But in the previous video, you'll see that I talked about this tastes like cheap vanilla mixed with cheap honeycomb. But the almonds seem to have leached a bit of flavour into the ice cream. And it's got more of a honeycomb flavour this time, rather than the cheap vanilla flavour. So it's a little bit nicer than the other one. It's not to say it's incredibly good, but it's not as bad as your other one. Okay. What am I going to say about that? If you're choosing between plain and almond, go for the almond. Unless, of course, you have a nut allergy, or if you're allergic to crappy ice cream. If you've got one of those allergies, I happen to have the latter. I'm allergic to crappy ice cream. Don't buy this because it's just garbage. I mean, the problem with a lot of these companies, of course, particularly companies that don't produce vegan products. You know, Magnum's all about dairy ice cream, obviously, so got their agenda in that particular way. When they produce something that's vegan, it's just for the sake of being on what they think is a trend. So they produce the ice cream like it's trendy. Okay, how do we make it? Well, let's take our regular dairy ice cream, pump up the sugar, take out the dairy. That solves it, and that actually does solve it. Don't worry about the flavour, it doesn't matter. Because if you call it vegan, vegans will go crazy for it. And to be honest, that's actually the truth. I mean, a lot of vegan people just because it's like, oh, vegan Magnums, that's incredible. It's like, well, actually it's not, because it is just a crap product. There's smaller companies that make vegan ice creams which taste a lot nicer than a big company doing it. So when I review foods, I just go exactly what the taste is. I don't care what company it is. It doesn't make a difference to me. If it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, it's good. This one's bad. But I wouldn't expect better because they don't even got a flavour. They didn't even bother to put some like vanilla in it. They just put nothing. That's like, it's one of the worst jobs I've seen when it comes to vegan foods. It's just for the sake of, let's just have a vegan thing. And to make matters even worse, they know they can charge more for it, so they just charge more for it. Which, I mean, even though I can afford to buy these products, in general, most people don't just buy this stuff all the time. But if you're vegan, you don't have a choice but to buy, you know, if there's only one tub of each product, then you pretty much have to pay it, and that's why people charge a lot for it, which is no good. But I suppose that's just where things go. If the world is moving towards veganism, which obviously it is, then companies like this who refuse to change or they just make crap products will just die off anyway, so whatever about that, they can do whatever. But as far as those go, I strongly suggest not buying the Magnums because for the price of 3 of those, about $10 in Australia, you can get any tub of vegan ice cream for that price or lower. In fact, the only vegan ice cream I've found that costs more than that is Ben & Jerry's, which is $12.50 a tub. But that's just complete crap as well, too sugary too. So you want to stick to, you know, if you look at my other food reviews, I've reviewed stuff. I think that So Good chocolate ice cream is really good. There's Over the Moon, that sort of stuff. There's quite a lot of options that are actually good, but these ones, I would stay away from them. Anyway, that's about all there is for this video. Haven't really got any vegan food reviews lined up at the moment because I haven't really seen any new products. So if you do have any product ideas you want me to look at, just leave those in the description. And I'll get my hands on those foods and review them for you. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, I haven't really seen other people on YouTube do vegan food reviews. I've seen a couple people here and there, but they don't review products, the amount of products that I look at. I'll actually look at a wide range of stuff, particularly grocery store products, because it's products that you would think about buying every time you're in the grocery store. So they're worth checking out. So anyway, like I said, if you want someone to review those, leave those in the comments here and I'll be the one to review those. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like and comment. Some people haven't really got much comments. Comments actually obviously help with YouTube algorithms a lot better, so it's worth commenting and pump stuff a bit. So it should be good. Anyway, I think that's about all I have to say for this one, so I'll see you next time.